Okay. Sure what's going on. Okay, so we are... What? What are you doing? What? Okay. Yeah. You'd be able to, like, anywhere over here. Yeah, if you move a little bit that way, it'll be better. Because I got this over here, so you can kind of have a little bit. There. And we see you, all that stuff. Cool. So, need to tweak some stuff. I'll start by... There we go. So, I kind of need to adjust this here, and I don't know about forearm. I think the forearm needs to be on this side. Hard to say. Could be either way. I might just leave that as it is right now. But this definitely adjusted. Let's get in here. Really help if I was drawing it. Okay. Don't want it. Always interesting. Zoom in. Yes. There we go. Okay, so let's see. That's a little. Let's do. that's better. That'll work. Okay, so now direction. So where I left off was down in here, this area, where I started to clean up some of the skirt, for lack of a better term. What are you doing? I'm drawing.
Good.
Does it? Because you haven't looked up, so how would you know? Let's... Okay. So, gotten like everything over here, down over. Let's get this one. So got skips. One, two, oh, small. Not bad. I don't want these perfect circles, or imagine they were kind of rough, kind of hammered in. I don't expect them perfectly circular or anything like that, which is why I'm not circle tool. Just using that. I want them circular, but hand drawn. It's enough. Edge of it, this one. Edge there. Good. Again, a lot of, because I'm not worried about having perfect lines or Add on it. Here. And a Gnoll probably wouldn't have immaculate, super fancy stuff. Rough, handmade, more primitive kind of armor, which is why this is like a leather skirt, like hammered in metal studs. Opposed to full on armor or something. I also think it kind of fits that gladiator look, having that kind of like Roman gladiators leather. Going through and just as I go. At some point I'm definitely going to have to zoom out, get over, because you can get a little too bogged down in details sometimes, which is not great, which is why I start out really broad and simplified and stuff. Try to move into detail as I go. Let's see. It's right here. Leg. Makes sense. Okay, so that's his leg. That line through. I can kind of see what's going on over in the corner here, but still it's small. Out a little bit and kind of actually know what's happening. Let's see. That. And this is Twitter art prompt thing I did a while back. It's a D&D OC. So people in the comments chose all this stuff. They have to make it. So that's what. Right now. They chose a Gnoll, a fighter with a gladiator aesthetic. We're at with this.
Okay. Anna.
Apparently my dogs are. Cool. Whatever. Not picky. Let's see. This line. That to kind of show it's coming off. Seems to be kind of twisted, so let's actually here. This one showing. Yeah, that doesn't. Sometimes it will. You never know. The way I'm doing the lines, and this is not typical of how I would do my line art. Something. this whole drawing is a different style that I'm doing. Almost one layer, which is way different than I normally do stuff. I'll normally do my sketch, and I'll do line work on a separate layer. But I'm doing sketch, 2 line art, one layer, essentially. Did tried it on a separate layer, but yeah.
What's the scariest dream you've had?
I honestly don't remember. I don't dream or don't remember them very often. It's been quite some time since I have even remembered one. Like, I don't know. And down. Thin it out so I can make that. So now let's do. Normally I would try and do that in one line, but because it's pencil, more than one. Multiple, I mean, strokes to get it solid. When I'm going over lines that are already there, one line, get it in. When it's the first line, it's harder to push hard enough to get it solid. What about you? Have you had a crazy scary dream?
I just remember one. Anna died.
Hmm.
She died was like really scary or weird, and I up and started crying.
Sounds super intense.
I've been for like people in my life died.
That's
Like on some.
yeah. More believable when it was the dog. Makes sense.
What's the weirdest thought you've ever had? Is it?
I don't. Weirdest thought I've ever had. Probably like one of people call them like invasive thoughts.
Right.
Where
Or intrusive.
Intrusive. Yeah, intrusive thoughts where you think things that maybe you shouldn't be thinking. But mine are like slightly different than most people I've heard talk about intrusive thoughts, where it's more of, instead of like, oh, I'm on this overpass, I wonder what would happen if I drove off. Like, it's more of, I wonder what would happen if I like just slammed into the side of someone else and they went off. And not like in an angry way or anything. It's really weird. But that's probably one of the weirder ones. Off the top of my head. I have a lot of probably really weird thoughts. My brain doesn't function quite the way most people's do, I think. I would classify myself as yeah, neurodivergent. For sure. Like, not to the extent that all, like, some people are. Definitely there's some no. These are starting to get to show a little bit more of like the. Okay.
I don't know. Okay, like a tougher question, so I don't know if you.
Okay.
But what made-up word to incorporate into language?
Made up word. I don't know. I can't even like off the top of my head think of like made up words that I like. Like I know there are some, but off the top of my head I can't really think of them. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a hard one. What animal would you want?
I don't. That's a tough one.
If you could choose, I think I would choose that.
Yeah, that would kind of be, I feel like, an important
Right?
thing.
Peace.
Yeah, like I would want to be somewhere where people aren't messing with me if I was an animal. Probably like a wolf of some kind, or shark or something. Some kind of like apex predator, but in a like you said, in a place where people aren't messing with me. Like I'm left alone to live my little life. Yeah, I don't know. What about you?
I would say a horse on a land somewhere. Yeah. Just got to hang out.
Just chilling.
Come.
Just you got a rich owner and
Right.
they don't ever ride you, but they have you and you're taking care. Yeah, no, that'd be cool.
Yeah, just do your little horse thing.
That's funny. Yeah. That is very Southern California. Southern California rich people.
Yeah.
It's very Southern California rich people. To have like a horse and never ride it. There are different kinds of horse people, I have learned. And one of them is rich people who never ride. The other is the people who can barely afford it, they always ride. And that's pretty much it. Like there's not much of an in-between. Because horses are expensive as heck. That is also something I have learned. Like I knew that, but I also like I've learned just kind of how crazy expensive horses. I feel like.
What superpower do you wish you had? I feel like we answered this today, don't we?
I would like either invisibility or teleportation of some kind. Even if it's just like teleportation on the level of like you can only teleport to places on this planet or this dimension or whatever. That would be
Okay.
kind of like Jumper, I guess.
No.
Like if you could only teleport to places you have been or seen, like you just need a picture or whatever, I'd buy like pictures of all kinds of cool. Like I'm going wherever I want. Yeah, but probably those. Like flight would be kind of cool, but I don't know. And then strength would be cool, but again, like we'll expect you to be like super superhero-y about it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you would probably be in a lot of trouble. I would probably be in the category of being in a lot of trouble. Because, like, I'm a nice person, but I feel like if I had super strength, it would be a problem. I don't know how nice I would be all the time if I had super strength. All I'm saying. Guys. What about you?
Stop.
What kind of superpower?
And teleportation.
Yeah. Right? I thought that was pretty sweet. Sounds pretty sweet.
Convenient. Weird.
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
it would be like, imagine not having to pay for like,
Gas.
well, not having to pay for gas, but like also not having to pay to go to like Disneyland. Just teleport inside. Like, what's up? What are you gonna do about it?
Tickets are $160 per person.
Yeah. What's crazy is, like, we used to go every year as a family. We would go visit my great grandma. She lived down there, like relatively close to Disneyland, and we would just go to Disneyland. I don't remember when we stopped doing that. A long time ago. But I like Disneyland. It's so cool. Haven't been to Disneyland since grad night, which was a long time ago. Not as long as when I stopped going, like with my family, but definitely a long. Yeah. Crazy. So old. At least compared to the children probably watching. It's kind of. Yeah. So yeah, teleportation would be so weird. Hmm? If anyone has questions, feel free to ask a question. Just a few watching, but what better time to ask questions? Hmm?
Is it? Oh, okay. What did you just say? For a kid when you were asked what you want.
I think I always said I wanted to be an artist of some kind. I think so. That would be, like, that's the kind of information I don't really retain so much. But I've always wanted to, like, be an artist. I know that. I started copying, like, Dragon Ball Z and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles when I would watch it on, on Saturday morning cartoon stuff. Well, part of the reason I have like so many of those really terrible, like, how to draw Sonic, how to draw Pokemon, how to draw Scooby-Doo, tiny little books like that big over there. I still have them. They're still here. I think I have a how to draw Peanuts. I don't. there's too many. I have a lot of drawing books in general, but
are there actually cogs in the book?
no, those are old X-Men trading cards and like Disney cards. They're not worth anything. but my dad found a bunch of them, I think. So yeah, I put them all in that.
That's
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, yeah. I mean, like I said, they're not really worth much of anything because
Yeah,
they're
but,
just
like,
they weren't. Yeah. No. Oh yeah. Like they're. I wouldn't trade them or anything.
What makes
My what? Huh?
you happiest?
I don't know. That's a weird. It's like a really broad question. Like I like playing video games. It depends. Like it's nice to like not do something. And sometimes that's sitting down and like making art or learning something new. Playing video games, watching TV for hours. It depends. How about you? Huh? Well, I mean, like, if we're like I like being with like the people I like. That's really nice, but like also like like not doing stuff because so much of my life is doing stuff. I don't know. It like 100%. I like seeing my friends and family, and people and stuff. Like that's why the stream is going to be short today. We're going to see my family. But yeah, I don't know. As like in general, like just like little thing not super important or anything would be like video games.
The last time
Never. Probably when I was a little kid. Totally a piece? Probably a little kid. Probably when I was like maybe 10 or something. I would guess. When like nothing was super important, like you didn't have to worry about life. Like yeah. How about you? Yeah. That one's a tough one because that when you become an adult, like you're not really prepared for any of that. Especially not like you have to know how to do taxes and pay your bills and like a lot of stuff that they never prepare you for no like
it was
yeah. Like I understand needing to know math to an extent, but also I need to know how to like taxes work.
Taxes and
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which of the 7 wonders of the world do you
It'd probably be easier if I knew what they were.
I know Machu Picchu is one.
Yeah.
The pyramids are one. Great one.
These Hanging Gardens of Babylon, Temple of Artemis, and the Thesis statue of Zeus at Olympia, Mausoleum at Halicarnassus, also known as the Mausoleum of Mausolus, Colossus of Rhodes, the Lighthouse of Alexandria.
So what are the
That question.
Egypt,
Yeah,
Greece,
Egypt, Greece,
Italy,
China. Yeah. That's a tough one.
I'd say Greece.
Yeah.
Egypt would be cool.
Right. Yeah, Great Wall of China, Petra, Christ the Redeemer's Machu Picchu, Chichen Itza. Colosseum is like really cool. I'd say Colosseum is probably what I would say. Yeah, so Italy probably. I mean, the Colosseum is just stunning. Yeah, this is like the new Seven Wonders. Like Seven Wonders of Natural. Like there's no like defining Seven Wonders.
Yeah.
There's too many. But yeah. In terms of the underwater world. I don't know. That's a great question, New Leafs. I don't know why it's always 7. I have no answer for you. I wish I knew. But yeah, probably the Colosseum in Rome would probably be like top on my list, I would say.
Hey, Fenrir. Hey.
I'm gonna sit. Trying to go in and the fur. I'm probably doing way too much with the fur, honestly, but I want it to be kind of rough and ragged looking because, again, no, so wouldn't be super smooth or anything like that. So I think it'll look done. That's the hope, anyway. So yeah, probably Rome, the Colosseum.
What major history?
I know there was like a lot that happened in, but I don't know any off the top of my head. Which is insane. Like, you think Germany was still split when you were born? That's insane. Like, these things seem like they were so long ago, but they really is what
Hubble telescope.
Oh, that's cool.
A lot of stuff.
Was Nirvana like starting to gain popularity in the 90s? Or I don't think that's when he died. Go a little lighter on this part because that's off already. Well, that's cool. That's pretty significant, I feel like. Not like crazy significant, but Dave Grohl is an insanely talented dude.
Oh no, he died in 1994.
Alright, so we're making our way through this slowly but surely here. So yeah, I guess the Hubble telescope, that's pretty... Like, that's where so many of our, like, the pictures of the universe have come from. Nuts. That was launched when I was, in the year I was born. Not when I was born.
What place would you travel to first?
What place would I travel to first? I'd probably go to Japan. I know that's shocking. But, yeah, probably Japan. Like, my go-to. I really want to go to Japan at some point. They just have such cool stuff, I feel like. I think it is a slippery slope.
Yeah.
It's helpful and it's cool to a degree, but there's some sketchy, like it can get real sketchy real quick. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Actually, that needs to go opposite. But like you obviously think the same thing about that. Yeah. Like it's cool in theory, not sure about the practice necessarily.
What are your thoughts on
Fate? I don't know. Not big on Fate, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of one of those things where sometimes it feels like things are meant to happen a certain way, and other times it's like weird. What about you?
I mean, fate is everything.
I would say, yeah, kind of in that area. I would classify that. See, sometimes I think that's true, and then other times it feels like it's not.
Yeah.
Sometimes it just feels like, well, that why would that be? Or why would there be a reason for that? And again, like there certainly could be, and I could be totally off base saying it, but one of those things where it's just kind of weird. Yeah, like you may never you may never know, yeah, which is crazy. There certainly may have been one, but you never actually. Let's see. Once, yeah. That. I think it's pretty ridiculous to think that we're the only living thing in the entire cosmos. Somewhere, somehow, something is alive on some rock, in some galaxy. I feel it may not be like super intelligent. It may not, like, yeah. It could literally just be a small organism, not even fully formed, like a creature necessarily, but like somewhere there is something on another planet. They're just like it's absolutely insane to think that there's not something somewhere else. I feel like, again, not necessarily that it's intelligent or like advanced, but yeah, I think there's definitely something somewhere. This foot is really
Rough.
really rough. I did not try to like really nail this down when I did this. That's bad. I mean, it's not unusable, but let's see. So, yeah, more 1, 2, 3 on here. Let's zoom out. Hey, how's it going? Let's try. So, one more. Toe. That. Yeah. How are you doing? Aw, yeah. Happy birthday. That's cool. Hey, hello Teddy. How's it going? Aw, that's nice. I appreciate that. It's too wide. Yeah. Slightly. Want it more like that. Yeah. Have a great day and happy birthday to Noah. Hope you guys have a really nice day. Wish I could be there. That would be cool. Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
Nice.
Laws are weird. Yeah. Well, I hope they're having a good day. That's cool. Someone on YouTube, Teddy, they said happy birthday to Noah. Their handle is Teddy, or at least that's how I see it. T1EDA. Unless you mean Kate in the background there.
No.
She is here. Started having her join me. Because why not? Why not? She says hello.
Hey.
Yeah, I kind of like that. I think that's a much better ball than it was before. And I don't have to worry about it super detailed because it's pretty far away from the head.
Good to talk to you.
Okay. Let's see, so all right, you have a nice day too.
Enjoy.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Forgot what?
Hi, Teddy.
Nice.
How's it going?
Okay. Five. That'll work, I think.
What's the biggest?
It's going good. What?
It's good, thanks. You're having a good day. Like, what's the biggest one?
Just because you went to college doesn't mean you're gonna get a good job. I think that's a pretty
Pretty big
substantial one.
Yeah.
If I do say so myself. Actually, I'm gonna. Yeah, definitely. Just because you go to college, you're not getting a good job necessarily. At least in the United States. I won't say that blanketly, but in the US, seems to not really mean too much. Direction. Switch that. Figuring stuff out as you go. Not always the best way to do stuff. But it's fun. In Bulgaria. Okay. Bulgaria college aren't very important as there are a lot of professional jobs. Aren't a lot of professional jobs, yeah. Well, the thing that's really interesting, there's a lot of trade jobs. There have been like shortages because everyone was told to like go to college and earn a degree, all that fun stuff. Now, there's like a lot of people did that instead of going into trade jobs. So, caused some issues in that kind of way. And some people definitely are not made for like traditional college. They would much prefer to go to like a trade school or like apprentice and learn how to do stuff. And for the longest time, like everyone was told, no, don't do that, which is really bad. Like, you need mechanics, you need plumbers, you need people who can do that stuff. Painters, plumbers, electricians. Painting, I guess, not necessarily, like, pretty much anyone could paint, but plumbing and electrical work and AC repair, all that stuff, like, you need people who know how to do that. Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it for the most part, but I would not recommend it for everyone as a blanket, like, you go to college kind of thing. That's crazy to me. But, some people don't see that, which is, one of the reasons why I ended up in college. I was told from a very young age there was no other option going to college. Love you, Mom. But yeah, my sister, for example, she went to college for a little bit. It definitely was not for her. She ended up going to learn welding as a trade. So there are other options. And yeah, they teach welding in for certification in some colleges, like community colleges and stuff, but traditional college is not, like I said, for everyone. And we need to know that and stop pushing that on people, I feel, before we learn that we were very, very wrong and it's too late by that point. I mean, I feel like we're kind of already there, honestly. Yeah. But,
There's so many jobs in, college.
Well, in the jobs that you would go out for a degree, they want 4 years of experience,
right?
And it's this is you post it as a entry-level position and you want 4 years experience. That's not how that works. You can't pay someone to do this job like they just got out of college and expect them to have like that kind of experience, you would have to pay them way more than what you're advertising this job for.
But then there needs incorporates.
And I mean, you can definitely like freelance or whatever. Like as like if we're talking like art, graphic design, which is what I went to school for, you would have to like freelance your way through college to have any kind of experience. At least where I went to college, because they didn't really do much to help you out in that department. I feel like other majors were a lot more helpful with stuff like job experience and whatnot. But one, the program I went through was like maybe 4 years old, so like you're already like that's going to be a problem as far as like resources and know-how. College, but like always learned for. Yeah. Well, you know, sometimes stuff happened. Yeah, you got. I'd say you got lucky.
Yeah.
I mean, luckier than a lot of people. Sure. Yeah, I imagine. Yeah, college was probably different. Also, back in the day, it was also a heck of a lot cheaper. Nowadays, you have to go into like debt. Did my aunt go on the stream?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so I also go live to my personal Facebook because if I wanted to go live to like a business one, it costs money. So she stops in sometimes and says hello. I try to make like my stream as accessible to everyone as possible. Family and friends included, which is why I still go live to Facebook. So if people want to check out what's going on. Hello, Junkyard. Oh yeah, I didn't even realize that you asked that question. Sorry. Yeah, my aunt came in into the stream and said hello. Da-da-da. How are you doing? Got like I think 30 minutes ish. Yeah, 30 minutes ish left on the stream today. Got a family get together later. Celebrating some birthdays and whatnot. But honestly, I'm almost done with like outlining this, which is exciting. Going through and kind of cleaning up line, giving some character to my character. I guess. Always weird when you have to say that. But yeah. This is the last bit of like cleanup line art wise, and then it's on to color stuff. Really. Which is crazy. And I'm working in a different kind of style than I normally do, a different modus operandi, different way of working. Instead of sketching, making a new layer, and inking over the sketch, I'm just doing the. I'm literally going in and just refining the sketch on a single layer, pretty much. There's one layer I did for the trident, so that was on a separate layer, so I didn't have to worry about the lines too much. Duda game. Welcome and thank you. I'm sorry. I assume it's like Duda Gamer. Welcome and thank you. Appreciate that very much. Let's see. This past week been horrible. I tried to ignore it. Or math exam and English exam. My back hurts so much. I'm going to it. Oh wow.
It helps.
Yeah. 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 I have never had an issue with like that, but Kate has had to deal with that for a long time. Yeah. Make these.
And back.
Yeah, and back pain as well.
I'm sorry. I hope you feel better.
We're doing good.
We're good,
thank you. Yeah.
How are you doing?
Hmm? Oh, you're reading. Oh yeah. Hmm? So let's see. Yeah, I'm going through and kind of roughing up the lines a bit here. Give it more of a rougher look. Oh wait, can I follow your Instagram since? Oh, I assume you. Because mine is not private.
Thanks. I'm not a big post.
Which is probably why.
Yeah.
Found it. Like I know mine's not private. But the assumption then would be yours.
Today's a
Oh.
swap.
Swap? Man, why? First off, I have not been following like, anything on Pokemon. But, really? Swablu? Like, no offense, but like... Pick different Pokemon, man. Better ones.
Yeah.
I'm over it. It's ridiculous. Yeah. I cut my finger with a... What? Oh, right.
Ow.
I have no idea what's going on. Yeah.
How is that possible? Yeah, I've made some crazy ends too.
Yeah.
Not really sure.
Yeah, no, I figured you Yeah, I was pretty sure you already followed me, and yeah, mine's not private. I know that, so I assumed it was hers.
I mean, the roller wasn't even sharp.
Yeah, I don't know. That's pretty nuts.
That is nuts.
I mean, unless you got it like and it pinched or something. I don't know. I've got no.
Oh, that makes. Even if there's one like sharp. Painting. That kind of.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, that's a good question. What was Kate's reaction to me creating my channel?
Good question.
I don't know. Yeah.
Some. I know he missed drawing. And I thought it was good so that he could talk to people.
And like have a schedule,
Yeah.
like beneficial. That way, I knew I was going to be drawing on certain days or whatever. So yeah, she was supportive for sure.
I mean, sometimes when it went like 5 hours, not really, but like 3, I'd be like, okay, or. But awesome. Talk to you guys. Yeah, good question.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully your finger's okay. Fun fact, this thumb, I was at my first job ever, and I used to carve my name into the top of my like Gatorade bottle cap, not my whole, like my initials, and I had just swapped out the box cutter blade on it, so it was brand new, so it was sticking in the plastic instead of sliding through like it normally would. And I was holding the bottle and pulling. Well, I hit my thumb with a brand new blade, and it was like from there to there, big old massive cut straight to the bone. And I told no one. I just went straight to the bathroom. I wrapped it in like 1,000 paper towels, which it bled through. And I wrapped a band-aid around it really tight, and a second band-aid again, which it bled through. And then I went back and yeah, I put a new band-aid on, basically almost cutting circulation off. I wrapped it so tight, and I finished out my shift. Yeah, I finished my shift. Luckily, I wasn't doing any physical labor on that shift. I was just like taking that's the wrong direction. I was just doing like cashier, so I was checking people out with their stuff, as opposed to like loading things for people, which was my normal shift job. But yeah, it was rough.
There's not authentic.
Yeah, you know, I'm glad to, yeah. Not really just when I was. I appreciate it. It was a long time ago. But I definitely probably should have gone and gotten stitches, but I did not do that. It was pretty significant, like, cut. Like I said, it was straight to the bone. It was about 1 inch long. Probably should have gotten like some stitches or something. But again, Well, or I should have at least sought medical attention of some sort, but I did not do that. Which was a bad idea. And I also didn't, like I said, I didn't tell anyone at work either, which is also, you should not do. Worst pain I ever experienced? Oh, another thumb incident. It was my other thumb. My bike had gotten a flat tire. I'd say this, yeah, that's probably the worst pain I've ever.
That's very nice.
Oh. No, I was waiting for my dad. My bike was sitting upside down, and I was pulling the chain, waiting for him, just to kill time. And I held on too long, and my thumb went into the spoke, like the gear. It went into the gear, and it wasn't a bike where I could back that up. I literally had to go all the way around, while I'm like almost screaming in pain, and I had like a flap of skin. I don't know. It's weird, but yeah, I had like a flap, and for the longest time, you could see the scar like all the way around my thumb print there. But it's like since faded because it happened years and years and years ago. But I would say that's probably the worst pain I've ever experienced. And again, just kind of wrapped it up. it for some reason, like, it was fine. Like it adhered to itself and didn't, like, the skin didn't die. So I'd have to say that, or one of my tattoos that I got may have been slightly worse.
I'd have to say gastroenteritis.
Yeah, for you that was bad.
I don't know if anyone's ever had it. Live every day with like incredible stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's painful. Gastroenteritis. I hope no one ever.
Yeah. I mean, for some people, it's not nearly that bad. Like, a lot of people get essentially the stomach flu.
Yeah.
Is that, but it's not nearly as intense. Yeah. Yeah. Probably the thumb in the bicycle gear was the worst pain, I would say. Like, the tattoo wasn't awesome, but it wasn't so unbearable I wouldn't want to do it again. I definitely don't want to put my thumb in a bike gear again. Probably during tennis class, when my friend stepped on my foot, I felt consequence. Ooh. Ouch.
Oh.
Yeah, that's not fun. Yeah, I've never, like, I've had some sports injuries, but not, like, anything major, I would say. To make things worse, the ground was sandy and I landed straight on. Ooh. At least it wasn't, like, concrete. Hopefully it wasn't concrete. Sand is bad, but, like, concrete would have shattered if you landed directly on there. Next thing you know, my entire elbow was covered in blood. Yeah, you got to get all this. Yeah, sand in the. Yeah, I've been there. I've had sand in wounds. One time I was, like, tripped when we were playing soccer in recess when I was a kid, and there were eucalyptus trees, so they have leaves that are really long and thin, and I, like, landed in those because it was up against the fence, and I got up, and there were some of them literally, like, sticking out of my leg. I had, like, 2 or 3, I think, in my knee, like, horizontally. It was really weird. one of the weirdest things I've ever had happen, I think. Trying to work through this paw situation. I want it to be a little grippier on the back paw. Like he's really going in. Some pressure. Yep, no worries. Yeah, that's awesome. Let's see. Like that. That. So I want this one. Just keep that right. Okay. So this shouldn't be flat. As a little kid, I once poked my eye with a plastic pair of scissors. Ooh, ouch. That's another thing. I got. I had someone shove their thumb in my eye on accident once. That is not a good feeling. I can't imagine plastic scissors, which is even less like.
Really glad your eyes okay.
Yeah, it was kind of a miracle my eye was okay. I'm surprised. Yeah, your eye was okay. That's really intense. And I promise I'm not trying to like one up you on these stories. I just like when you say that I remember things. Yeah,
I like
we'll put
sister.
one right there. Yeah, that's nuts. So I think I have that all kind of... Speaking of which, a classmate of mine got his eye damaged because he fell on a girl's sharp finger. Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, ouch. That's rough. I would not want to be that guy or that person. Yeah, his eye. Okay, so yeah, I would not want to be that guy. Wish I had a better understanding of anatomy. I think it's not half that. Figuring it out as I go, but hey, welcome back. Yeah, I think that's not bad. Might separate that one smidge. That looks better. Okay, so now we just need to go in. Rough. There we go. Warn you if there's something your mom told you to do and you forgot to do it. A friendly reminder for everyone. Yeah, should definitely do what your mom or dad wants you to do.
Relative, friend. What?
Hmm? Yep. Oh wait, I remember the worst pain I ever had. So much going on food, pretty bad, like unhealthy bad. Ooh.
That's
Jeez.
the
Yeah. That's...
for me. Sorry.
never good. Ooh.
Holy. That's pretty intense.
Yeah. Happened again after 2 months in my own home. Even more painful. Oh, yeah. That's crazy. That's kind of like your gastroenteritis issue.
Tried to.
Yeah.
Tried to like give me a cracker out of your. It hurts so. Thought of intaking.
Okay, I think that's like all of the stir. That's like all the line work knocked out. Ever since I've been drinking loads of water, eating healthy to prevent. Yep. Makes sense. Good call.
Yeah. Hopefully you were able to figure out what that thing was. That was the problem.
Mm-hmm. I don't know about this part. The way I have it, got it like have that resting that arm left. Have anything? The way it's sitting, like I don't know if it would sit like that against the arm, be like inside the. Oof. Yeah. No bueno.
That's good.
That's good that they kept you hydrated and fluids and stuff. That's
something when you rat diet and those rice, applesauce, and potato.
that's being really. So we still have
Okay.
so I can at least try and put down some color. So let's open.
Yeah. First.
Yeah, not good. Not good. Okay, so I need this color.
That's another thing. I need to help you with sauce. They thought you had to help stuff. That wasn't.
Yeah. Not quite black, but over there. Apologize. Just pulling my colors from other. Grab that. don't have that on this one. Great. What all D&D games? Hey, I have one campaign right now. We haven't played in forever, unfortunately. I wish we could play more. But everyone seems to be like. Yeah, that is never fun.
Really? No. I don't
Ever.
like understand the biometric.
But
Indie.
like actual like D&D or like games with D&D. Why did it? Or games with like D&D aspects, like actual like video games or like games, I guess. I'm trying to ask. Okay. Anything really? Any stuff you do? Okay.
He does all the D.
I mean, I love D&D. I wish I could play more. Unfortunately, can't so much. Which is, like I said, kind of unfortunate. Big fan. I watch Critical Role, and I watch Dimension 20. So I watch like streams and stuff of D&D more than anything right now because it's been so hard to play. So yep, nope. It's only doing this there. I need to. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, he has
have, but we haven't we haven't met or played in a while, unfortunately. Yeah, still a part of it, just super not active at this particular moment, unfortunately.
Hey, baby. I like D&D. It's like everything D&D to me is really interesting. But yeah, fan of almost all things D&D, I would say. And small boy that operated on conscious. I was feeling the pain, but 3 times less because I was. That would be.
Oof. Rough. Yeah, that would not be fun.
I've been awake during operation before, but a lot of That has.
It's pretty.
Hey, Hana. No.
Go closer. Leather on the straps. Have you made an OC dungeon? Oh, on an OC. I have not. I have never like run a campaign or anything. I have participated, but I've never run a campaign. Getting an operation while conscious subject. Ugh. No. I would definitely prefer to be out for stuff like that. Personally. That needs that color. Yeah, I've only had wisdom teeth removed as far as like surgery goes, so I've been fairly lucky, I feel like. And I was also put under for both of those, which is another I got lucky. Is try designing an area or level or on stream. Oh wow, that'd be really weird. Yeah, I mean I could try. Can't promise it would be good. Let's that. Yeah, no, that's. I hate when it does that. Want to become famous? Buy followers. No, I'm good. Some gaming streams if you like. Yeah. Yeah. I hate when like those kind of things pop up. That's super annoying. Yeah, no, I'm 100% no. I'm not that. I'm not desperate to become famous or anything. Like I don't need that. Thanks though. If this is demanding, but could you please do my request on the traditional color pencil? So I filmed it already. I need to get my editing program back up and running. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not sure if it's gonna be super helpful. It's been a long time since I've messed with it, like that kind of stuff. I will say it's not going to be necessarily like the most helpful thing. But I did go through some stuff and gave some advice. So hopefully it's at least somewhat helpful. But yeah, I need to just get the software back and again, I wouldn't jump too quickly on like it's gonna be amazing or anything. Like I said, I'll do my best. I can't promise it's going to be anything stellar. So I apologize if you're expecting something and that's not what you end up with. Let's see. Yeah, that's definitely not gonna happen. I appreciate the confidence. I do.
Nice.
But like I said, it's been quite some time since I've messed with colored pencils to begin with, and I kind of go through some stuff and explain some things that hopefully are helpful. But yeah, I will do my best. But yeah, to help you, and hopefully I explain it well. It'll be a short video. It's only like probably like 10 or so minutes, and I just did a really basic like transition gradient kind of thing, so which I believe is what you were asking for, like a transition blending kind of thing. But yeah, again, I wouldn't say it's going to be the greatest thing you've ever seen, because it probably won't. There are probably much more qualified people out there making tutorials for that kind of stuff. It's not doing that. But again, I will I do my best for sure, and I explain some stuff that might be helpful, I guess. Yes, I hope. That is one thing that's going to be really about this whole. Here is. There's so many tiny little traps with this fur texture. Paint bucket definitely isn't. Go in, but it's only the edge. So. But yeah, I don't want you to get your hopes that high, for sure. I wouldn't say you're going to be a master of anything after watching a tutorial from me. And it's been quite some time since I've messed with colored pencil, but hopefully it's helpful in some way. It is the best I got. Hopefully it's helpful. And this is all going to be like black anyway.
Are the toenails going to be different?
Yeah, no, the bottom part of the leg is going to be like a black, so it's not, it's orange. It's easier just to like fill the whole thing, and I can go back and adjust it. With the brush.
Hi, Otto.
Hello, Otto Rocks. How's it going? Welcome. I appreciate you stopping in and seeing what's up. I'm gonna try and shove basic color. I'll probably just black kind of patterning. So I'll do that stuff and I'll probably be done. Do I animate? I do not. Animation is hard. I've messed with like Flash animation back in the day, with sprites, which made it easier. But yeah, I'm definitely not an animator. I wish that it's incredible the stuff people do, and I'll probably try and mess with it, because one of the things in this program is you can animate, so that's cool. Your animation of it, like frame by frame. I'll probably at maybe some point try and mess with that, but I can't animate anything ever. I have no idea. That's very interesting. The new Discord logo, did it change? I mean, it seems, as far as I can. Maybe sticky notes. Oh, tap prompt there. I have no idea what's going on. Oh, okay, so they have a new. Discord logo. Oh. Okay. So I assume the old one was with the angled cut on the D's, right? I believe that's correct. I did that. Because that was on the other. Yeah, I don't love that. It looks kind of weird to me. Let's see. Say hello, new person. Yeah. Welcome, Auto Rocks. Whoop, no. Yeah, I think the old logo with the cut angled lettering on the D, cool. The new one looks weird, like it's kind of squished looking. Received 100 messages. New font in their name is just Comic Sans level. Yeah, it's not good for sure. I wouldn't pick it myself. I would have. I don't think they really needed to change it. Honestly, I think it was pretty good. I think it was solid font before. Personally, but I mean, companies like to change stuff up for stay hip, I guess. Stay up on all the trends and whatnot, I guess. That's because I grabbed them. I'm well now. I wasn't earlier. Oh, well, I'm glad you're doing better now. Good to hear. Okay, so I'm gonna try, and I don't know why I'm messing with this like this. Because I have probably this all the black, and black isn't black. Black is dark. You need to be able to add shading to it. So it's full on black. Except for certain. What happened? Yeah. Oh, this also right. trying to get this quick. I'm overthinking way too much. I thought that, yeah. Too mean. I got too excited earlier and I had, oh, man. Well, I'm glad you're better now. That's crazy. Seizures are no joke. Glad you did not have one. That's a good thing. Yeah, that's definitely scary, for sure. Let's see. Yeah. I'm glad it's good now. That's always a good thing. I'm glad you didn't have a seizure. That's, I mean, like, yeah, scary stuff. Sure. Got that. I don't want this scars to be the same. That's good. Yeah, let's do that. Color. This. Differentiate that from the gray. Yeah. Have to go. It was fun. Yeah. See ya. I have to go here in a second too, so I apologize. I wish I had more time today, but I don't. Let's see what try and kind of knock out patterning if I can real quick. Check this, yeah. Those black as well. Be a little bit smaller than that. 20. Yeah. Great day. What I'm gonna do here. Back. Shit. To make sure I get that effect on the back. Similar. A little bit there. Love it right now, but there's fix things. Oh yeah. Right. Here you go. In case you want to join the Discord. Let people on Discord know I'm going live. I also will know Instagram and stuff ahead of time, and then Twitter and other places they get notified like as I'm going live. Get out of here. So I think one of the reasons I like starting doing the whole orange is it kind of it bleeds some of the orange through, which I like. A helpful thing. So it's not just black, which can be kind of bold. But it kind of gives that warmer. I mean, it's already pretty warm. Color, but it gives it lets some of that peek through. I like that. All right. And other actually instead of orange. All right, so texture. Pretty solid. All right. Well, unfortunately, I can't. I don't have time for more. But it's a start. It looks good. But a lot of progress. For sure. All right. Thank you again. I appreciate everyone who stopped in. You guys are awesome. Really appreciate it. And hopefully I'll see you next time. I stream on Saturdays, 10 a.m. Pacific time. So about, depends, but normally longer than this, but I have family get together things, so I have to leave early. Follow me on down here. Instagram, Twitter. I post the progress on those after the stream. I also post it to my Discord. Join that. The thing is in the chat there. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. I like how it's turning out. I think it's looking really, really good. And I'm very, very happy. Again, doesn't always happen. It's cool. I enjoy it. I definitely enjoy when it happens. It's good. Yeah, so I'll see you guys next time, Saturday, hopefully.